Alright, so we're going to do a couple things in this one. We're going to first make something that would hold a post-it note, that you can get the post-it notes out really nice and easily, and we could 3D print that, and then we'll go in and get into MakerCase and make like a little case base for this thing. So here we go. We're going to just go in here and get into Tinkercad. So the first thing we're going to do is this post-it note holder. So we're going to rename this post-it note holder. Okay. And let's say it is 2 inches by 2 inches. I don't know what it is, to be honest. But let's say it's 2 inches by 2 inches. So we're going to switch our settings to inches, and it's in 1/8 inch. That's fine. So we're going to go to 2 by 2. All right. And then what we're going to do is make that a hole. Now we're going to duplicate that, and we're going to make that a solid. And let's say we wanted it to like a 0.2 inch. Whoops. 0.2 inch. Well, let's just say we wanted it about this much bigger, so 1/8 of an inch around. All right, great. So now what we can do is we can align all this to the middle, boop, boop, and the top. All right. So that's going to be 1/8 of an inch. Actually, it might be 1/16 of an inch, but that's okay. All right. So that's looking good, except for the fact that if you had post-it notes in here, you couldn't get them out really easily. So what we need is like a little divot in there so that we can just grab it with our thumb or something. So we're going to rotate this around and make this a hole and just move this right into here. All right. And just move this up a line. Okay. And group that up. And now you can see you have this little divot so you can get your post-it notes out. That's pretty much it for the post-it note holder. Now what we could do is we could come into makercase.com and we can start making our simple box. Now if you wanted something with dividers, you could do that too. That could be cool. I don't know if you wanted round corners or straight corners, but either are possible. We're just going to go straight corners here. And let's say we wanted this. Now, if this is just the base, we're going to make it pretty short. So we're going to do like 0.25 inches, a quarter of an inch. And let's say the depth is 0.1 inch. Okay. Maybe 2 or 3. And the width could be 4, right? And you'll notice that since the height's so small, it's not really making a case. But we're going to make it open, and now we're getting a case, right? So now we have just like a perimeter around, and it's starting to look like a case. We have flat, but we do have other possibilities. You could do finger or T-slot. For this size, it only works with flat. Okay, so just something to note there. All right, so, and we're going to go with whatever thickness it's saying here. Well, custom, actually, because we know that it's about 135 inches. And it wants us to make this a little bit bigger, I bet. Side length 0.45. Eighth of an inch. Too large for box dimensions. Okay, custom thickness. 0.226. Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me do my... Yeah, maybe that fixed it. Alright. Well, let's download it. Perfect. So now we have all the plans. We'll download as an SVG. And now we have that. Now what we can do is we can go into another editor and edit this as needed. You can go to Gravit or designer.gravit.io. Now you're going to have limited time to work in here. So just take note of that. So be ready. You're going to just skip all this stuff. There should be like a little X somewhere. Or sign in with Google, I guess. There we go. Continue. Maybe. Alright, so now we're getting in there. Okay, cool. Now what we can do is we can exit that, open from computer, and we're going to find that newly downloaded file. There it is, box. Okay. And there are a few things we want to get rid of. All the text. Okay. Good. Good. And now you can actually add stuff. So if I wanted to add like maybe some Wilhelm Makes logo, I could do that, which is kind of cool. And you can do things like center align, stuff like that. You can change around this font by doing this. I kind of like this. That's neat. Allow. Let's try that out. There we go. Alright, so you gotta select it all. There we go. Alright, now you have to realign that. If you wanted to have outlines for the things you're adding, because remember this is going to be laser cut. I'm holding shift to make that square perfectly square. And the size, my guess is this is in inches, so we would need that to be 2 by 2 for the post-it note holder. Alright. And then we don't want to fill, so we take that off, but we do want a border. Okay, so we make that like that. And right now, anything that's black, and by the way, text, you want to go to modify, and you want to convert to a path. There we go. So red's going to get cut, black is going to get engraved. And then if I had like, I think you had pencil holders, so we could just go into the shape tool, do an ellipse, and make some circles that are the diameter. And you would find the diameter you'd measure using a caliper and do some of that. And I'm duplicating this. There we go, duplicate. And we have 3 of them. And select. Move those over. Now I got 6 pencil holders. Well, apparently I have 5. Okay, move that one over. And now it's all about alignment. Again, we just align, align, and then alignment again, align up and down. This is just making it look more professional. There we go. And you can add all the things you want here. You could take your logo and you could actually put it on the walls of this thing. That could be cool. Right? And you can import in your logo by doing place image. So I'd click place image, I'd find my logo. So for example, I got my logo here, and here it is. And I think what we can do is we can flatten this, or maybe not flatten, but we can modify this and vectorize the image. There we go. And now I got to scale it down a little bit. Okay. And take that, just like that. Now I don't need this square. Whoops. So I can delete that. But now I have the logo. I can zoom in here. I can use not the sub-select, the pointer tool. And now I have all of it. And now I can put that wherever I want. And this could be engraved into the thing. Oh, and you see how these are uneven? You can actually even them up too by doing spacing. Oop. No, we're not. So what we would do is we would group these two, because we want all three of these to be distributed vertically. There we go. That's how you do that. And let's just say we wanted this little book helper thing right in the middle. Now I know it's going to get covered by the other piece, but come on, it's cool. There we go. And now we have our file. And what we can do is we can go export, scalable vector graphic, and we call it, well, book. Okay. Enable autosave, whatever. Okay. And that is a bunch of good tips. Good luck.